whether or not I like a piece of data has very little bearing on whether or not I am likely to accept it. Meaning, it's not always about external data and artificial information and superficial knowledge and cyberspace education that makes us great, significant, relevant, individual, authentic, successful, ambitious in our lives, but it's our own inward ability to develop significance, talent, integrity, knowledge, morality, character, cultivate and grow more and more talent, skill, knowledge, authenticity, and other virtues into ourselves that makes us great, significant, authentic, rememberable, and dignified, independent individual, and obviously without dependency or reliance upon anything artificial, superficial, AI based, or cyberspace driven, we can still achieve and conquer suffering, struggle, misfortune, and also greatness, significance, authenticity, distinction, differentiation, individuality, independence in our lives. We can achieve all that, and we can also simultaneously conquer our own desire, passion, madness, lust, pleasure, and overcome and triumph over external enemies, outside circumstances, hostilities, animosities, and public worldly criticism, condemnation, judgment, opposition, and obviously hostility, barriers of all kinds. If we're inwardly confident, if we are self realized, self knowledgeable, self actualized, self transformed, self dependent, then we can do anything we want or achieve anything, at least that which we want, and not that everything is achievable, but in accordance with our want, desire, wishes, expectancy, which we should and we must always have from ourselves. We can achieve all that we want and that we desire in our lives, and not that everything is achievable, because everything cannot always be done. Everything is not always achievable because we have our own limitations, shortcomings, weaknesses that we deny and avoid and refuse to understand, acknowledge, and integrate. And until unless we make the unconscious conscious, it will direct our lives and we will call it fate. And dealing, understanding, and overcoming one's own darkness is the best method or way for dealing and understanding and overcoming the darknesses of the others. With the exercise of patience, individuality, indifference, self reliance, and self knowledge, we can overcome almost anything in our lives in this world and also become whatever we want ourselves to become. If we had that type of knowledge about ourselves and awareness, consciousness alongside consciousness, and transformation in our lives in one or another. So that's how this differentiation and paradox or bearing of data works. So data is not always something we have to abide by or apply into our lives because it's artificial, cyber